Right now, I'm with Janice, Rachel, and Jake. And the reason why I'm here is because Janice will be leaving shortly, right? And explain Rachel, why don't you say what happened and why she's here and why are you here? Okay.
I had a feeling that something was wrong
With your mother?
With my mom. And just what was it, a week ago or so? Yeah, a week ago. I was talking to my mom on the phone on Sunday, and she told me that she was getting ready for something. And straight out, I asked her if she had cancer, and she told me she did, and that she was scheduled for chemotherapy on Tuesday. And that just infuriated me because I read so much about chemotherapy and just how bad it really is for people. And it's like putting Agent Orange in your veins and stuff like that. And I've talked to people who've gone through it, and they're just absolutely incapacitated, just wishing that they wouldn't have done it in the first place. And my mom was scheduled for it in 2 days. So
freaked out.
I freaked out. I got really mad and
got mad at who?
Me for deciding to undergo chemo.
The people who are I got mad at my family for telling me to support her with her decisions going through chemotherapy. I got mad at the people who are trying to push her into it. I got mad at her because she knows better than that.
And I got the message.
And I was mad at myself because I'm not there to help her or support her or try and guide her a different direction. Well, I'm here now. I'm here now.
In fact, you flew from Washington.
I flew all the way from Washington to be here.
Washington State.
Yeah. Washington State.
Washington State.
And you're going to take your mother back.
And I'm going to take her back with me. And
take care of her.
Take care of her, yeah.
Yep. And I call her the general and the chef, so I'm going back. I mean, he makes outstanding smoothies. So do you. But
by the way, what's in chemotherapy? Want to read what's in it? Maybe a couple of these things. Number one.
Mustard gas.
Mustard gas in chemotherapy. Unbelievable. Good.
Nitrogen mustard.
This is chemotherapy now. These are the main sources of treatment of chemotherapy. Mustard gas. What else?
5-flower. I can't even pronounce that.
In fact, if you're going to, when they give you chemotherapy, guess what everyone has to wear? Lead on their hands, a lead apron. They're going to a lead-free room, so they won't go on them, and then they put it in you.
Put it right inside you.
They put it right inside you.
Methotrexate. Procarbonite.
In other words, this stuff is pretty bad.
Yeah. It's horrible. It's absolutely awful. And
every woman's getting it.
And even if it did, even if it did shrink the cancer or whatever, the complications from going through that treatment, I just didn't want to see my mom be a cripple for the rest of her life.
So what did you do about it?
I
flew out here.
You got a hold of Arnold over here.
What happened?
I called Arnold and
Monday afternoon.
Yeah, it's Monday afternoon.
One day before chemo.
One day before chemo.
And I told him that he has to talk to my mom and that I was going to get her to come down here.
You told your dad to take me.
I told my dad to take her down here immediately. He's like, well, I have to help Joey with doing this and that. I'm like, no, this is a life or death thing. You have to go and take my mom down here.
So I was kidnapped. I was kidnapped. I was kidnapped. My husband kidnapped me on her orders. She's got some power. Brought me to you.
Right.
And I explained the situation.
And you were here like 3 or 4 hours, right?
Yes, and I explained the situation to you.
And there actually were a lot of women here, right?
Yes.
In fact, there's a lot of women right now.
Yes.
Any woman opinion on chemotherapy? Anybody has an opinion on that? Kim, you have an opinion?
Don't do it.
Don't do it. And why you think that is?
Because it'll weaken your immune system and it's putting poison in your body.
You want to say something, Allie?
I think that we should speak to Carmen.
Carmen, yes.
Carmen's
Want to say
been
anything?
Hi, I'm Carmen Tell. The only thing that I have to say is that I've been a survivor of breast cancer for 12.5 years, and Arnold did help me out a lot with nutrition. Nutrition is the best thing in the world, first, before anything else.
Hey, Sally, want to say anything with chemotherapy?
Carmen did not have chemo.
No? Okay. Janice? Yeah, what happened, hello? Up here. Okay, Janice, so what happened?
Well, I called the doctors and I canceled my chemo, and they're like, "Who are you?" And I said, yeah, I gave my name and I canceled it, and now my surgeon called me and
Your surgeon called, what did he say to you?
he told me that he has a 50-50 chance of curing this 100%, and without the chemo, I don't have much chance. So
In fact, he told you
he told me it's a grim outlook without the chemo.
Right.
Yeah, that I have to do something and it's not going to look good. And then my daughter flew out, the general
We're doing something.
and the chef. and I came out to you and
I cried.
I talked to you
Yeah.
and you said, "No problem." I'm like, and now I'm sleeping better.
Now you're sleeping better. Are you feeling better?
Oh, you're
yeah.
I just had your meal. It's delicious.
Yeah,
I
nice
had your
day.
smoothies.
Right.
It's wonderful, and I feel like I'm being bathed in love and
Oh, wow.
being nourished with good food, and I
And that's actually the key.
it's wonderful.
That's good. Want to say something?
Yes, I'm Jake. I've been vegan for going on about 1.5 years now. I've lost about 170 pounds.
You lost
last 2 years.
170 pounds.
Yeah, I was at close to 375 at my peak, and I don't know, I had so many health problems, so much backaches, pains, stomach problems, everything, and it really changed my life a lot, and so much more energy, happy, free, and I don't know, it's just the way to be.
Better quality life.
It is.
Johnny, do you want to say anything to all these other women out there?
Oh, don't let them scare you into it.
They really scared you, too.
Yeah, they scared me.
They scared you.
I went along with all the program. I mean, I had a test every day, an MRI, a PET scan, I had blood work, I had heart, EKG, echocardiogram, I had everything.
Wow.
So they could monitor my heart so that when it was getting weaker with it, because she said one of the drugs that she's going to be giving me will weaken my heart. So then they're going to watch that, so if that happens, then they're going to switch it. Well, I figure if it's going to weaken my heart, it's going to weaken all the other muscles in my body, and I don't think it's a good idea. Upon Rachel's urging, I figured it out. You woke me up.
I'd also like to say, don't go through the TSA body scanners at the airports.
Yeah.
I've heard lots of rants on them from Alex Jones, and they deliver high amounts of radiation into your body, which you don't need. And my mom actually came out and visited me out there, and they convinced her to go through one, and I believe that's when, things like her tumor
It was within,
started.
what, weeks after?
Weeks after.
Weeks after she went through that is when she started noticing it.
Yeah.
She just progressed from there.
Yeah.
And then in February, she said, she got it checked out. And then the mammogram. She goes and gets a mammogram. And,
Same thing.
Yeah, and it
More
just
radiation.
More radiation.
inflamed it even more.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, it fuels it.
Yeah.
It fuels it.
One mammogram is equivalent to 1,000 chest x-rays
Wow.
of radiation.
Yeah, so I've been radiated.
Wow.
So I'm looking to change.
Well, anyway, times will change.
I like it. I like it.
Like it.
I like it.
Okay, anything else you want to say?
Thank you.
Thank you. Yay.
Yeah, thank you.
Anyway,
Thank you.
we can't talk. Dr. Morrow's way. Bye.